When you send young people out, they can't do this. They can't write a letter, they can't answer the phone, they can't add up, they can't speak properly, they can't, and they've got GCEs or GCSEs or CSEs or whatever qualification it was in English and maths. What does that mean? What are you teaching them? So this notion that young people can't do things despite their qualifications has been around ever since I think there have been young people and qualifications. But it is true that in today's world, a lot of young people don't have the opportunities to do things in the world of work that perhaps some of their parents and grandparents had. Like Lord Farsi, was it? Yeah, sorry. Well, his friend, I was a bus conductor. Obviously, I didn't take it far enough to get to the House of Lords or to become a billionaire. But I was a bus conductor, and that was just one of the jobs I had after I went to college. And during my college career and during my school life, I had lots of part-time jobs. Not paperboy jobs, but summer jobs, Easter jobs, Christmas jobs. I don't think young people get those opportunities, and I don't think they're encouraged to take those opportunities now in our world, and certainly not today when perhaps there aren't so many jobs around. So they don't get the notion of what it's like to be in the workplace. Equally, a number of the young people that BEP Group works with are young people who don't particularly like what they're offered at school. They don't like an academic programme, they don't like a school programme, they want to do something differently. They want a vocational programme, or they want a programme where they're treated as adults, all sorts of things. But many of the young people we see, perfectly bright, perfectly intelligent, but they've kicked over the traces. What this programme is supposed to do is to give young people the opportunity to get ready for an apprenticeship. Not necessarily to be placed in one, although that's our aim, but to get ready for it. So it's a pre-apprenticeship training programme. It's open to young people who live in London, who are aged between 16 and 18, and it's funded by the government, so it's not going to cost an employer anything except what they would normally pay an apprentice. And what we do is we take in the young people who are referred to us, we recruit them, we assess them, we develop them, and then we offer them support. One of the jobs is to encourage young people to look at apprenticeships as a viable route. There is some evidence, and it's apocryphal, that young people are starting to say at the age of 16, 17, 18, I'm not sure I can afford university, so I think what I might do is look at an apprenticeship. And those young people are frequently looking at an apprenticeship at level 3. There's another group who are thinking, I'm not going to get a job, I'm going to go on the dole, or I'm going to just hang around in the market, or I don't know what I'm going to do, because they've not really got any ambition, because they never thought about what they're going to do, and perhaps they come from a tradition of not thinking about what you want to do when you leave school, except do what everyone else seems to do on the estate or wherever. So we're going to give these young people the opportunity to look at apprenticeship routes, and then if they're interested, we're going to give them some training in employability skills. Which side? Oh, I better go this side. We're going to provide to employers then a group of people who have got some notion of what's to be expected at work, what they can expect employers to want from them. And then we'll support them. Now, I don't know if you can remember far enough back, some of you will, it's more frequent, but the first day at school, the first day you were left on your own, pretty scary. Do you remember that? Yes? Good. Were you scared? No. Oh, well, there's always one. I was scared. Being left on your own in a big strange place with new people all around you, not quite knowing what's going to happen, can be quite a daunting task. And a lot of young people can't manage that on their own. We don't actually sit with them, but we support them. We go along to the employer, talk to the employer, we talk to the young person after their first day. We support them for up to 6 months in employment and in training. So they're never, if you like, feeling that they're left alone.